2021, which is being community driven. One thing, I mean, I'm gonna let you tap on this because you really did a lot of the data work on this one. But one thing we did, we kind of, when we first connected, I was doing an event, Legacy First. We were doing a digital conference event. Before we even thought about building community, we were going into actually building out digital ads, creating, templates and designs, and just putting it out on social media. And the honest truth of the matter is, it was an okay event, but it didn't really build any true engagement, and it didn't pull people into what the brand was about. They kind of took the resource and kept it moving. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like they came to the event. We had This Is Nikki, Eric Thomas is director of marketing. So they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna come and check that out. And then they kind of like went this direction after the event. There was no way to really keep them engaged and pull them in. And not everybody was connected to what we're doing. And what we did was, from that moment forward, we actually, Legacy First and Sigma Solution, kind of came up with a campaign to do some things, because we were going to do the growth series, which turns into Mogul Connect. But we started doing lives together. We started building community, and we took our time in the process to develop a community and develop, I would say, a niche group. Because I don't think, everybody talks about niche. I think our focus has been helping entrepreneurs that have just started in their business, right? Like within that first 2-year frame, or people that are still like in that startup stage. Because sometimes you're 3-4 years in, but you still haven't developed to growth stage. You're still in that startup stage, kind of figure it out. And that's the people we want to help get you over the threshold. So those are the things I just wanted to say. That's what for me, we found that the community driven mentality, focus on building, helping others, and engaging, and just really building community was a lot more. It was a lot more fun, first of all, and it was a lot more rewarding as we developed into having other events, and we saw the results of it from our last Moguls Connect Network and Mixer. So, on you, what do you think in terms of community driven, bro?
Yeah, no, I would definitely agree. The community driven aspect of what has now evolved into Moguls Connect is definitely something that has helped us grow. In addition to helping us grow, has helped a whole bunch of entrepreneurs develop, because having so many different types of people in your community, when you have a community focus and you're having everyone try to like be open and communicate with one another, it builds an environment where, I guess, entrepreneurs or the people that are there feel safe. And I think that in every community wants that. So when you're building an entrepreneur community as an entrepreneur, you want to make sure that the people that are coming into your community know exactly what you stand for, and they feel like they can gain something from it. And I think that that's something that we've done a good job of doing, and making sure that we support people. And I know that you're one of the people that a lot of people really shout you out for how much you support them, whether it be through the comments, whether it be through sharing,
Yeah.
and having that approach makes other people want to work with you, want to collaborate, want to do those same favors for you, share your stuff out. So over the course of you just doing that, people have also, the page has grown as well. So the page has definitely grown
Yeah, we
because
started
of
from
that.
scratch.
Well,
But
what went from almost what two
But I
hundred
ain't gonna talk the
follow.
numbers. I ain't gonna talk the numbers because by the time everybody watch, the numbers will be
It,
different. So I don't want to even go into that.
gosh, we
But
won't
I
even go
will I
to it.
will say that you're right. Like, it's been engagement, giving and receiving. I think that's what community is about. I think we're social by nature, right? And we're on social media. Utilize social media to be social, right? Like, I wanted to utilize my social media pages. I mean, I know everybody, they have the things that they watch, and there's some things that I watch that's outside of entrepreneurship, but I wanted my page to be focused on entrepreneurship and focus on entrepreneurs. And I think that's what has been developed through this process, right? Like, we technically have committed focused on that social aspect of the business and making it real, making it authentic. I think one thing about us both is that we want to see others win, right? We're not in it for ourselves. So if that's a part of my nature, then, and we're putting that out as part of our brand and who we are, I think that's important because people can get to feel that they get to connect with that. And I think that's, what allowed us to grow and gain the engagement that we have. And I'm not saying like, we're million followers in yet, but I feel like the community that we have built, means something to us. And there's real relationship that's been built. And I think that going forward has to be your key when going forward into 2022. That's the only way, because back in the day it was individual. It was like me, 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 me. Check out what I'm doing. I just bought this big house. You can get in on it too. And it's like, nobody's people want real now. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's asking, what are you gonna do for me? So as long as we're sharing resource, I think that's a huge thing.